Hello, hello, hi, gigpreneur. What is going on? Welcome. Happy Thursday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi, and I am somebody who used to work 14, 16-hour days, 6 days a week, oftentimes 7 days a week, until my pancreas quit on me and left me unemployable without a plan B, without a plan to fall back on. So now I help folks with a job to start a side gig online and grow it using social media. If that resonates with you, drop the word me in the comments and I'll get back with you after this. On Kitty, what's up? What's going on? How are you? I got a heart. Yay. How are you? How are you? You're going to like this one. You going to like this one. So, we are live on all platforms. Why is my face looking so weird? Does it look like the lighting looks so strange? I don't know what's going on. I have like three cameras and they all look different. They like look really weird. Anyway, I digress. Let's go. So, I haven't told a Zen story in a very long time, and tonight I want to share with you a Zen story. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I want to tell you a Zen story, and this will help all of us who have a running mind. In the Stoic world, they call it monkey mind, when your mind is it jumps from one thought to another, and you can't really get a grip of these thoughts. In the Stoic world, they call it monkey mind. Here in the Zen world, we're going to refer to it something else. Thank you for all the loves. Missed you. Great having you here. Great having you here. So one day, an elder monk is practicing his Zen, and a younger monk who's been his student for a long time comes to him and says, I'm having a really tough time getting a hold of my thoughts, and my thoughts just run wild. How do you do what you do, and what do you do to control your running thoughts? The Zen master, if you would, says, "Follow me," and takes him to a riverbed, and they sit by the lake, and the water is very still, right? And so he turns to the student and says, "It's like this river, sometimes it's going to be very soft and not chaotic, and there are going to be times where you're going to have to weather the storm." And the young monk says, "I realize that, but I'm having a hard time doing it. What do you do?" And he says, "Well, let me tell you a little story. There was a time that there was a senior monk and another student came to him and said, I want to have a grip of my thoughts, of my mind." And he said, "Okay." He gave him a cup filled with water, and he said, "I want you to go around the monastery and come back without dropping any water." Well, by the time the student kind of came back, he had spilled a little bit of the water from the cup, and it was because he said, I just focused. I was trying to just grab a hold of this and look to see if I'm going to spill it or not. So I was just concentrating on the water. Well, the senior monk says, "Well, that's it. I want you to go around, but this time I want you to focus on your steps, how you take your steps, not the water." The student monk says, "Okay." Goes around, comes back, and this time, by his own surprise, he hasn't dropped any water at all. He looks at the senior monk and says, "I get it. So I should pay more attention to my steps, my actions." And the senior monk says, "Yes." So now we come back to this story, and he turns around to the student monk and says, sometimes it's going to be like this lake. It's going to be soft and slow, and sometimes you have to weather the storm. And in both times, you just got to pay more attention. Oh, you just got to pay more attention to the steps and actions. And the student monk says, okay, so I got to pay more attention to the steps and what I do and my actions, but I'm still having a tough time with my thoughts. They're running everywhere. Thank you for the roses. And I'm having a really tough time. What else can I do? And the senior monk goes, "Hey, I got something." I don't know if you can hear that noise on your side, but I do. It's pretty cool. Um, I had goal. So the senior monk says, "You know what? I'm going to give you one more, and and that is when you have these racing thoughts and they're attacking you, and you're having a hard time, and you're also focusing on your steps and your actions, what you do. I want you to take a breather and actually breathe, because breathing is one of those things that actually brings you back to the center and helps you relax and calm you down." Give you a little pause here. Breathing is a big thing. I've been looking into breathing for just like 2 days, and it's a big thing, huh? It's a big thing. So the student monk says, I understand, breathing is great and all, but you know what? I'm still having a rough time controlling my thoughts. They still race around in my head. The, the senior monk turns around and says, "I'll give you one last thing to top it all. First thing is you focus on your actions. Two is that you actually practice breathing. And three is that you got to shift your thoughts. So when your thoughts are racing to your head and those are not the thoughts you want to focus on, what you want to do, you want to shift your thought. And what in this case, what you want to do is you want to practice gratefulness. Find something that immediately you can be grateful for and shift your focus on that, and then focus on those actions, combine it with breathing, and those are the three things you can do. We can all practice, because we have racing thoughts. All of us have racing thoughts going on, right? So those are three things we all can practice, and see how it works for you, right? What is this channel about? We do all kinds of stuff. We do personal development, we do stories, we do just stuff. I help folks with a job to start a side gig online and grow it using social media. So maybe you like that stuff. We talk about entrepreneurship, we talk about struggles, talk about all kinds of stuff. You won't be disappointed. And sometimes I get in the mood and I do skits. I haven't done skits for a while, but sometimes when I'm in the mood, I just go, I appreciate it. appreciate it. Just read the room. Don't be rude. Listen to what. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. So those are the three things we all can practice to kind of help with our racing thoughts. One, focus on the action, not the water, right? Two, you want to breathe. That actually comes in handy. And three is that you want to practice gratitude. Gratitude. So with that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. If you feel like this is worthy of sharing, you know somebody with racing thoughts, and you want to help them out. Tag them to this, share it with them. Let's go. And if you are not following me, you can. You can find me on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, Threads, LinkedIn. I go with Side Gig Sean. And with that, I am Sean Zamia. I am somebody who used to work 14, 16-hour days, 6 days a week, often 7 days a week in an office until my pancreas quit on me and left me unemployable without anything to fall back on. Kind of sucked. Gosh. So now I help folks with a job to start a side gig online and grow it using social media. If that resonates with you, drop the word me in the comments and I'll get back with you after this live. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again.